going to try and do this absolutely positively as fast as I can. Just give me 1 second. I want to make sure my audio is working. Let's take a look. Doobity boop boop. Oh, look, I'm getting the alerts that I just went live. Let's take a look. All right, we're good. All right, now we're going to make this really short and very sweet and very quick. Preseason is going to get advanced now. The regular season is going to start at 10 a.m. Eastern today, or possibly no later than 11. And don't worry about the yakking in the background, damn dogs. But nonetheless, I'm going to show you this and user teams. This way everybody's aware. Nobody's been gypped, screwed, played around, whatever. We're going to go over to here, and you'll see all these teams have had their salary cap penalties cleared as promised. But then when we get down here, the NFL teams, well, gee, ain't they a little screwed? $226 million in the debt. Oh well, they ain't going to be signing too many players. But I am going to be relinquishing ownership of all these teams. I'm going to be retiring as owner of these teams, because if you guys remember, through the owner meetings, we agreed that the NFL teams would be run by the AI this season for the first time ever, making it a little more difficult to beat these teams. This way we don't have teams going 10-7, 11-6, missing the playoffs. We may actually have a team that might end up losing to all 5 of their NFL opponents. And well, in that case, it sucks to be you. Now, I don't know if I'm going to have to relinquish ownership of them all now or after the preseason games. And I got to do that before the season starts. So I have some things I got to do here over the next hour and 15 minutes, or 2 hours if I start at 11. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here, and I'm going to hit Advance Week, and I'm going to see right here, it says Sim to regular season, if it lets me do it. I don't know if it's going to block it, because some of these NFL teams don't have the rosters that they need. So if it does, they may end up grabbing players off free agency right now, and if they do, that's just going to be the nature of the beast, and we're going to roll with it. Everybody was in agreement on how this was going to work, and we're going to get it going. And if you guys haven't been paying attention to the boards, I posted the first 7 weeks of the schedule. So if you guys want to jump on the boards and go to the lounge and throw out your opinions of who should be the first game, we got the Bulldogs at the Gunners, the Explorers at the Bulls, Sentinels at the Desperados, Aftershocks at the Elks, and the Lumberjacks at the Condors. 5 games. The Mounties play the Saints, Tigers, Falcons, Commanders at the Diablos, Bison at the Eagles, Cardinals at the Antlers, and the Hounds at the Bears. Those games all get simmed on fast speed, but those other 5 games will be played in full, so you guys are aware. If time permits for me to do it tomorrow, and you guys are on the ball today and do what you need to do, week 2, okay, will take place. Now, I've already talked to everybody about what they want to do training-wise, except for 2 people. So I got to get that taken care of yet for week 1. That's what I'm saying. If you guys are on the ball and get your training sent to me and ready to roll by the end of the day, or no later than tomorrow morning, I can plug it and we can run tomorrow's 5 games, or week 2's 5 games, excuse me. Bulldogs at Mounties, Bison at Explorers, Condors at Antlers, Aftershocks at the Lumberjacks, and the Diablos are at the Elks. The NFL-based games, Giants would be at the Gunners, Eagles at the Desperados, Cowboys at the Bulls, Buccaneers at the Tigers, Bears at the Sentinels, and Lions at the Hounds. Everybody's home from our league in those NFL-based games. So, but I'm going to run this now, see what happens, and if we can run it all the way to the regular season, then I'm going to take the time to remove ownership from myself from all these teams. So let's see where this goes, if it allows it. Sim ahead. Make sure I did that right. Sim to regular season, correct. And say sim ahead. Oh, it looks like it's going to let us do it. Now, here's the question. Is the game having these NFL teams select players off free agency? Wait, does this take forever? Wow. It was 2 seasons ago, we used to force the win for the TDFL team against the NFL teams. Last season, I maintained ownership of all NFL teams, not letting them progress or get any better. Now this season, we're letting the AI run shit. So we've been taking advancements with these NFL teams. There we go. So there's that. Now you go here and it's going to say play regular season game. Now, like I said, I have a little bit of time. I got to go through here, do this button. Like you guys said, they're training. I've gotten everybody's stuff but a couple people. So I know I forgot to mention something about it to one person, but that's on me. So we'll get it taken care of. No harm, no foul. I got to upgrade players, as you can see, for everybody. Some people want me to get a hold of them. Some people don't. So those of you who want me to get a hold of you, don't call me. Text me, message me, email me. I already told you this because I have too much stuff to do that I'm not going to be all over the place. Look, this game's in the bird's nest. Ed and I were looking over some of those things. Yeah. And I just want to take this for an example. Look at the difference on how much better on paper the Condors appear to be over the Lumberjacks. 84, 79, 81. And the Condors are 93 offense, 85, 89. That is insane. Sheesh. And for the record, injuries were turned off. So I want to go in here now and make sure we get that turned back on while I'm thinking about it so I do not forget. Injuries back on. There we go. I turned them off for the preseason. I didn't want nobody losing any of their key players during a preseason simulation. It's actually the first time I've done that. Oh, nope. All right. I'm going to end this stream. I'm going to take the time to move people's weekly strategies along, upgrade their players along, and remove ownership of these teams. I'm hoping I can get everything done by 10 o'clock. If we do, that's when we're going live. If not, it will be at 11 because it ain't going to take me that much longer. In the meantime, sit tight and let's prepare for the season. Later.